Number 1. When the skin is too shiny. You ever read those Korean webtoons and then look at their skin? Like, why is everybody's skin so shiny? Like, they put too much highlighter on the skin. The Asian beauty standards are so unattainable now. Like, it's not even Korean glass skin anymore. They want you to look like a vampire from Twilight now, with the way the skin shines so brightly. They look like they've been oiled up. And don't even get me started on the abs, okay? They make the abs so shiny too. What's up with that? They be giving their male characters really shiny chests. Listen, they have baby faces, but their bodies look like they're on steroids. Like, this is the face of a twink. What is that doing on a body like this? Plus, both men and women have really juicy skin. Like, for real, guys, they have a fetish for being oiled up. It's legit so weird, man. The only juicy I want is juicy lips. Everything else is disgusting, okay? Guys, this is a real screenshot of a real webtoon. Why is he built like this? He has the Kanye Roblox music video build. What the heck? Next, tracing poses. Making a webtoon takes time, so a lot of artists use 3D models, and that is absolutely fine. In fact, I highly recommend that to save time. But you cannot just slap the clothes on top of the skin, okay? Like, this dude is an office worker. Why are the clothes hugging the body so tightly? What is this? Skims? Kim Kardashian? Even though some clothes have this effect, I don't really think it's practical. It doesn't look comfortable. He looks like a bimbo, but I get it. Sometimes it just looks good, okay? But if you're a beginner and you don't know how to draw clothes, listen, you need to learn about this thing called gravity. You know, gravity pulls your clothes down, and the clothes are usually only tight around some parts, like the armpits or like the chest area if they got boobs. It's not tight all around, okay? Next, simp audience. I hate it when people forgive a character's mistakes just because they're hot. Now, I am one of these people, but at least I'm self-aware, okay? Anyway, the most prime example of this is Sang-woo from Killing Stalking. If you don't know, this webtoon used to be so popular, it literally traumatized an entire generation. The reason why it's so popular is because everyone was simping on Sang-woo, but like literally all Sang-woo did was torture people. Now, 14-year-old girls with daddy issues kept defending him and romanticizing him, but they know dang well that there are a lot of other characters in the comic that did the same things that he did, but they couldn't get away with it because they were ugly and unyasified. It's just double standards, man. Which is why when webtoon artists want you to hate a character, they make sure to make them ugly because they know, okay, they are tired of people simping for bad characters. Oh, you're mad that the ugly characters are automatically bad people? It's the fandom's fault, okay? Next, wonky art. Now, ugly art is not the same as wonky art, okay? Ugly art is ugly. Like, there's nothing you could do about it. I ain't reading a webtoon with ugly art. But wonky art, you know that the artist is good. But sometimes, I guess they just draw it really fast and they just don't care to fix the mistakes anymore. Like, tell me why a character goes, "Oh my gosh, he's so handsome." Like, bro, his eye is literally dislocated. I just can't get into the mood when the art is distracting out. It looks good, except for that one eye that just looks wonky or out of place. Like, you just need to tweak it a little. But they didn't. The wonky art just becomes super distracting. However, honestly guys, this is forgivable because obviously webtoon comics have really tight deadlines, so it's not really that big of an issue. Okay, let me give you an example. This is a screenshot from a real webtoon. I don't know where it's from. Like, bro, look at the rendering on the hair. It looks decent. But then the lips, juicy. I think the artist binge watched too many of my tutorials. Still smash though. Next, too much dialogue. Guys, as a general rule, show, don't tell. I hate it when there are so many text boxes in a single frame, or like when there's lore that they info dump at the beginning of the webtoon. Like, stop yapping too much. I literally read webtoons to stare at pictures because I can't read. I'm too dumb for that. Like, bro, if I wanted to read texts, I would just open up a book. Dorito chin. Okay, pointy chins are okay, alright? They are tolerable. But sometimes the chin is so pointy that you go, Illuminati? Now, I usually like most webtoon art styles, but there is one art style that I hate, and that is the really pointy Dorito chin. And then they have really small lips and a small nose and gigantic eyes. That is the #1 art style I hate. Like, what the heck happened to the lips? They butchered my girl. Fast food manhwas. I saw this on Reddit where people were talking about these manhwas where like everything feels mass produced. Like, they're literally just copy pasting the same reincarnation plotline over and over again. Like, there's always a cold duke with black hair, and then the female MC is a loser and then gets transported back in medieval times. Like, these big studios are just pumping out these copycat manhwas. The art looks cheap and the storyline is overused. confused, but they don't really care. They just want to milk it, you know? And it's the same crappy reincarnation storyline too. Like, what's next? I reincarnated as the Cold Duke's bathwater. Also, they use the same freaking 3D models too. Like, don't even get me started on that freaking 3D Clip Studio horse. Why is this horse everywhere? It's ugly AF. This is genuinely giving me nightmares. Why does it have FNAF teeth? These webtoons just look cheap AF. I don't really like reading them. Next, TikTok webtoons. There are a lot of webtoons that go viral on TikTok, and these types of webtoons are overhyped. Don't get me wrong, they have really good art, but the storyline is just basic. They basically just exist as eye candy, like thirst-trapped TikTokers. Like, what the hell do they even do? They just look good. That's why they go viral on TikTok. TikTok webtoons are just like that. Okay, don't get mad at me, guys, but Operation True Love is a TikTok webtoon. I've tried reading it. The plot is okay, but the art is amazing. Like, you can tell they put so much effort into the art. Like, bro, I am legit simping for the art style. It's so juicy. But anyway, don't get me wrong, I don't hate TikTok webtoons. I actually like them, but I'm just pointing out that a lot of people are shallow AF, and they will overhype anything that looks good. Next, when you go, what the heck is the plot even about anymore? I'm talking about big name manhwas that started off with very simple storylines, and now you don't really know what it's about anymore. The most popular examples are Lookism and True Beauty. Like, they were both originally about looks, but like, they basically abandoned the storyline. What the hell is it even about anymore? My guess is that the webtoon became way more popular than they originally thought, so they thought, why not make this longer? Let's just milk it some more. So they just keep adding more and more unnecessary storylines to beef up the plot or something. Honestly, not a fan of it. I personally just like stuff that's all tied together at the end. No plot holes. But that's just me. Bullying trope. I hate the bullying trope so much. Like, why is the MC such a wussy? The bullies are always the popular girls, and then they just bully the MC without any repercussions. And the MC literally doesn't tell anyone too. What are you, stupid? Like, me personally, I would not let anyone treat me like that. Like, is that even realistic? Is there actually someone dumb enough to not tell anyone? Bro, I just don't want to read a webtoon where the MC is brain dead. Anyway, despite everything I said, these dumb tropes make webtoons what they are. Like, it's already a given in webtoons. Like, if I didn't want these tropes, I would just read manga or something. Like, so what if every girl has a BBL? Some people want oiled up mommies. That's the entire appeal of webtoons. So yeah, I'm still gonna read webtoons, even if they have a lot of flaws. Hashtag guilty pleasure. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Watch this next and I'll see you there. Stay cool.